If I see one more comment about someone talking about 6ix9ine, I'm gonna get mad. Stop talking about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear your theory about it. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, it was this. Oh, yo, Red. Yo, Red. Listen, boy, listen. Stop that. Okay? You guys are causing me a lot of trouble. Okay? Detectives came to me already. Okay? Like, it's getting ridiculous. They're going to my mom. Like, this is a big problem. If you guys keep going with this Island Boy stuff, I promise you I'm gonna get mad.
The Island Boys are in deep trouble now. Word on the street is they allegedly pulled up on 6ix9ine's mansion, and what went down inside is straight up madness. The internet is on fire right now after some wild footage leaked online, and it's flipping the whole story upside down. This isn't your average drama. This is pure chaos caught on camera. Before we get into it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, because what's coming next will blow your mind. So here's what's up. Everybody's been talking about the break-in at 6ix9ine's Florida mansion. Reports say a group of masked intruders showed up while he was out filming content with Jack Doherty. You know, that YouTuber who's always pulling crazy pranks. But this time, things got dark real fast. Allegedly, the suspects forced their way inside and scared everyone in the house, including 6ix9ine's 60-year-old mother. They trashed the place, flipping furniture, tearing through rooms, and left it looking like a war zone. Jewelry, cash, even car keys gone. That's the version everyone believed, until now. Because just recently, some shocking leaked footage surfaced, and it's turning the whole situation on its head.
God forbid it doesn't go in your guys' direction, for real. I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest it in something, so you guys will never ever be broke again.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on. This is a podcast.
No.
Here, I'm moving for you. I was giving you nice advice, bro.
The timing of this break-in doesn't look random at all. It looks planned to the second. And get this, 6ix9ine was live streaming with Jack Doherty at that exact moment. Yeah, the same Jack who just got out and was joking around online while all this chaos was happening. These guys weren't just pulling a random move, they were watching in real time like some high-tech criminals. They tracked every step 6ix9ine took, knew the exact moment he left the house, knew his security dipped out, and even knew his mom was alone. That's some straight-up creepy, movie-level surveillance. But hold up, it gets even crazier. TMZ just dropped actual footage from inside the mansion during the invasion, and fans online turned into detectives overnight. People are slowing the clip down frame by frame, trying to decode every second like it's a crime scene video. Everyone's asking the same thing, who's really behind this?
For multiple reasons. He's an easy target. You know, when you walk around with, $250,000 in jewelry on you, if you insist on walking around with that type of money, then you need professional help. And your friends hanging out with you obviously are insufficient. You need people that know what they're doing.
And now comes the wild twist. In that leaked clip, one of the masked men can be heard yelling at someone named Red. And if you've been around the internet at all, that name should sound real familiar. Red is the nickname of Kodiak, Red yeah, one half of the Island Boys, the viral twins who blew up online with their wild hair and crazy antics. But it doesn't stop there. The internet detectives didn't just stop at the voice oh no, they went all in. People started comparing body language, hand movements, even the way the suspects stood. And get this, multiple viral breakdowns are claiming the movements perfectly match the Island Boys. Fans are calling it CSI, TikTok edition, because the level of detail is absolutely insane. This might be one of the wildest fan investigations ever. The way one of those masked guys walks with that same swagger, that little tilt, people are saying it's an exact match. They're analyzing shoulder angles, arm swings, even the rhythm of their steps. It's wild how deep people are digging into this footage. These online detectives are out here doing full-on gait analysis, like they're running an FBI lab from their phones. They've been digging through old Instagram stories, TikTok clips, even random paparazzi shots of the Island Boys walking around Miami, matching every single move frame by frame with the leaked footage. Some of these side-by-side comparisons are straight up shocking. According to fans, Kodiak Red's got this one-of-a-kind walk a slight lean to the left, that confident arm swing, and the person in the video moves exactly the same. And it doesn't stop there. The voice comparisons are making people lose it. Even though the robbers tried disguising their voices, listeners swear they can still hear that South Florida accent, that same tone and slang the Island Boys always use on live. One fan even ran the leaked audio through a voice matching app and claimed it came back 78% similar to Kodiak Red's voice from old interviews. That's wild. But wait, it gets messier. Let's talk about the possible motive. The Island Boys, real names Frankie and Alex Venegas, have reportedly been struggling with money for a minute now. They've been getting dragged online, losing sponsorships, and watching their fame disappear. So now, fans are asking the question everyone's thinking, could desperation have pushed them to go this far? The cash flow just isn't what it used to be. Back when they first blew up, they were unstoppable, pulling in cash from features, brand deals, and club gigs like crazy. But that wave crashed hard. Their music never really popped off the way they hoped, and their online buzz, it's fading fast. Fans barely engage anymore, and word on the streets of Miami is they're hurting for money bad. Think about it, these dudes went from viral superstars stacking serious cash from appearances and sponsorships to barely staying relevant. That internet fame burned out faster than anyone saw coming, and once the buzz died, the money vanished right along with it. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine's still out here living like a king, flexing luxury cars, flashing stacks of cash, and gifting his mom Lambos like it's just another Tuesday. At their peak, the Island Boys were reportedly making around $50,000 per show. But now, insiders say they're lucky to pull a few thousand for a club gig if they even get booked. That's a brutal fall-off. Watching 6ix9ine still living flashy while they're fighting to stay noticed must sting like crazy. And it doesn't end there. The twins have been drowning in legal drama. Court fees, lawyer costs, settlements, it's all been eating away at whatever cash they had left. They even lost their management after a string of messy controversies, leaving them with no real direction and no steady income. Put all that together, fame fading, money drying up, pressure building, and you start to see how frustration could easily flip into desperation. That's when people start moving reckless, trying to prove something. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine's been all over social media, flooding timelines with his flashy lifestyle, showing off his massive Florida mansion, high-end cars, diamond chains, and stacks of money that look straight out of a movie. 6ix9ine went all out. He gifted his mom a Lamborghini and $1 million in cash for her birthday. That's beyond extra. For anyone out here struggling to keep their pockets full, seeing that kind of flex can hit deep. That's the type of move that can flip frustration into the wrong kind of motivation real quick. But here's where things turn straight up heartbreaking. The person caught in the middle of this chaos wasn't 6ix9ine, it was his 60-year-old mother, a quiet, church-going woman who barely speaks English and stays out of all the mess. She's known to be peaceful, God-fearing, and completely innocent in this whole situation. Reports say she was confronted during the break-in. The leaked footage shows her being held outside while the suspects tore through the mansion. Just imagine the fear she must have felt at that moment. This woman's already been through too much. 6ix9ine has even said before that people once tried to grab her while she was just out walking her dog, and now this? Being caught in another nightmare because her son's flashy lifestyle makes him an easy target? That's beyond tragic. In the clip, you can literally see her hands shaking, her body frozen in shock while chaos explodes around her. She looks terrified, probably not even understanding what's happening or why. It's disturbing to watch someone's grandmother, someone's mother, being treated like that while masked men rip her home apart, all because her son can't stop showing off online. This whole situation is messed up on every level. The emotional damage 6ix9ine's mom must be dealing with isn't getting talked about nearly enough. She's now been dragged through two terrifying experiences, both connected to her son's obsession with showing off. First, that time strangers allegedly tried to snatch her while she was walking her dog, and now this another violation, right in her own home. Imagine being an older woman just minding your own business, and suddenly you're fighting off strangers in your own home. That's straight up traumatizing. And now she's been through a violent home invasion in the one place that's supposed to feel safe. It's heartbreaking. And honestly, it didn't have to happen because 6ix9ine has been way too public about where he lives. He's constantly filming content inside his mansion, showing every little detail of the property, giving full-on house tours to YouTubers like Trap, Laura Ross, and Bubba 100 times. TMZ even exposed parts of his address months ago when the feds raided his house back in March. When you think about it, 6ix9ine basically gave the internet a full blueprint of his home. Those videos turned his mansion into an open map for anyone with bad intentions. He showed the garage, his luxury cars, his studio setup, even spots around the house where the security cameras don't reach. Trap Laura Ross literally pulled up in a bright green Lamborghini and filmed outside the mansion for YouTube, and that video's still online right now. To make things worse, 6ix9ine keeps bragging about moving around without security. He even said on stream, "I go everywhere by myself. The streets is a lie." But situations like this show how dangerous that mindset really is. Being reckless online doesn't just put you at risk, it puts your family in danger too. People have been saying for years that 6ix9ine isn't really about that street life, but look how this played out. While he was out trying to prove he's tough, his poor mother was the one facing danger in her own home. That's twisted irony at its finest, and it's got everyone online talking. But what's even crazier, the internet detectives have gone way deeper into this case than anyone expected. Fans are out here doing detective work like it's a full-blown FBI operation. They're comparing walking patterns, voice clips, height, and even body builds from the leaked footage, trying to see if it all matches up with the Island Boys. Some of these online breakdowns are so detailed, they look like actual police reports. There's even a viral thread on X, formerly Twitter, showing side-by-side comparisons of how the Island Boys stand in their music videos versus how the masked robbers move in the clip, and honestly, the similarities are spooky. People are zooming in on how they hold their hands, tilt their heads, even how they move when they talk, and it's lining up almost perfectly. But the thing catching everyone's attention right now is the jewelry evidence. Fans noticed one of the masked suspects wearing a chain that looks identical to a custom piece Kodiak Red's been flexing on Instagram. And this isn't some regular chain either, it's a custom design with unique engravings that would be nearly impossible to duplicate. In the leaked footage, you can see it shining just under the suspect's hoodie. And the pattern matches exactly with photos Kodiak Red posted just weeks before the break-in. Then things got even more suspicious, because right after the invasion, both Island Boys suddenly vanished from social media. No posts, no stories, nothing. That's strange, especially for guys who usually post every few hours without fail. Their last tag location? Miami, which just happens to be about an hour's drive from 6ix9ine's Palm Beach mansion. Yeah, the timing's looking real shady. And if that wasn't enough, there's the getaway car mystery. Witnesses claim they saw a white sedan speeding off right after the break-in, and guess what? Fans dug up old Instagram stories showing the Island Boys cruising around in a similar white car days before everything went down. You can't make this up. The license plate isn't clear in either video, but the make and model? Way too close for comfort. Now, let's keep it 100. None of this has been officially confirmed yet, but the clues fans have connected are starting to look way too convincing. The voice yelling, "Red," the matching walk and gestures, the rumored money problems, the flashy chain, the sudden social media silence, it's all stacking up like a puzzle that's almost solved. But what makes this whole thing even sadder is the fact that 6ix9ine can't even legally hire armed security. He said it himself in interviews because of his legal restrictions and supervised release, he's not allowed to have guards who carry weapons. So while other artists have full security squads protecting their homes, he's basically wide open. It's crazy his fame and his past both keep him in the spotlight and make him a target at the same time. Picture this. 6ix9ine's living in a massive Florida mansion, surrounded by luxury cars and piles of cash, showing it all off online every day. But he can't even protect himself or his family the right way because of the legal rules he's stuck under. Most people don't realize how tight those restrictions are. He's got to get permission for certain moves, can't hang around anyone with a criminal record, and can't have armed security around him at all. That leaves him completely exposed. It's a messed up situation, rich, famous, but vulnerable as ever. He's easy to find, always visible, but limited in what he can do to stay safe. And now his mom, who has nothing to do with any of this, has been targeted not once, but twice. First, there was the reported kidnapping attempt while she was walking her dog, and now, this terrifying home invasion that's left everyone in shock. It's heartbreaking to think 6ix9ine's mom is the one paying the price for his choices and lifestyle. If the rumors are true and the Island Boys really had a hand in this, that just makes it even sadder. These are guys who once had the world watching them. They had viral fame, crazy money, and a platform big enough to build something lasting. But instead of leveling up, they allegedly threw it all away for a quick score that left an elderly woman traumatized. That's a massive fall from grace, from social media stars to suspected criminals. Law enforcement is reportedly reviewing the leaked footage right now, trying to separate what's real from what's just internet speculation. And honestly, With how deep these online detectives have gone, it feels like the internet already did half the investigation. People have been running voice matches, comparing movements, tracking car footage. It's wild. And now, even the cops are starting to pay attention to what fans have uncovered. The internet basically turned into its own investigation team. Folks online are spotting clues and patterns that official investigators might have missed early on. What's craziest about this whole situation is when it all happened. Everything went down while 6ix9ine was live streaming. These robbers weren't lucky they were watching him in real time. They knew exactly where he was, who he was with, and when the mansion would be empty. That's next-level planning, cold, smart, and scary. This wasn't some random hit. It was targeted, timed, and completely calculated. And the scary part? Every time 6ix9ine goes live, showing off his day, he's basically giving out free intel to anyone paying attention. He's telling the world when he's not home, when his security's gone, and when the coast is clear. That's a dangerous game to play when you've got enemies watching. It's like handing out your whole schedule to anyone watching with bad intentions. That's the dark side of being too public. Fame can make you rich and exposed at the same time. And if the Island Boys really had anything to do with this, they definitely picked the wrong person to mess with. Because love him or hate him, 6ix9ine's fan base is loyal, loud, and relentless. His supporters are out here breaking down every frame of the leaked footage, comparing voices, cars, angles, even timestamps, basically running their own investigation online. What's happening right now shows just how powerful the internet can be. It's both a weapon and a tool for justice. People keep underestimating how fast social media can turn into a massive detective network. This isn't just about one robbery, it's a full-on warning about how fame, money, and attention can turn into real-life danger. For anyone living that influencer lifestyle, it's proof that what you post can literally put you at risk. As this investigation keeps unfolding, it's clear the fallout goes way beyond just 6ix9ine's mansion. The bigger message here? This is what happens when you flash too much online. When you're constantly showing stacks of cash, designer jewelry, and luxury cars, you're not just entertaining fans, you're giving the wrong people a blueprint to your life. 6ix9ine's situation might be an extreme example, but it's a serious reminder for anyone in the spotlight. Every flex has a price. Fame can turn you into a walking target if you're not careful. This whole case has sparked a real conversation about online responsibility and how social media blurs the line between success and safety. Every time someone posts their location, shows off their valuables, or even shares their daily routine, they're basically giving the world a roadmap straight to them, and that's dangerous. 6ix9ine's story proves just how fast things can spiral out of control, and it's not over yet. The case is still unfolding, and new evidence keeps dropping day by day. Word is, law enforcement might be getting close to making arrests, and this whole situation is heating up fast. Everyone's watching to see how it all plays out. So what do you think? Could the Island Boys really be behind this, or is social media just running wild with speculation? Drop your thoughts down below. I want to know what you think about this insane situation. Are these online detectives actually helping the case, or just adding more noise to the chaos? Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next update. We're breaking this story down piece by piece, and trust me, the next one's gonna be wild. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, the internet never forgets.